Hello and welcome to this year's Christmas race. Same as we did last year, we're going to have another race a little bit late. I've been very busy over Christmas. I did not know when I was actually going to get around to doing this, but I had a little bit of time today. I thought, right, let's get that in, let's get it done, because I don't think I've got any more time to do any of this until the new year. It is busy over this break for me this year, but we found time. We're going to get it done. We're going to get this race, and we're going to have a 2022 Christmas winner. So of course the sign-ups are in the Discord. We have 10 competitors, the 10 people competing for that spot, that reward, the bragging rights. I'll get there eventually. I'm also kind of ill, which is great because everyone seems to be getting sick at the moment, and that includes members of my family who I've been near over Christmas. I thought I might have got away with it, and now I feel like I'm coming down with some cold or something, and I'm really hoping it's just a brief thing. So my voice is a little bit rough. I have a bit of a cough. Yeah, so hopefully I can make it through this stream. Hopefully. See if my voice can last. Superboss, hello, welcome. You made it. So the track we've gone for this year is by our very own Iceman. This is the Marble GP Faroe Islands, which is located in between Iceland, Norway and Scotland, and made up of about 49,000 inhabitants. So a bit of information there about where we are. Of course, we've featured quite a few of Iceman's tracks, and there's plenty more. There's absolutely tons of them. Definitely go check them out. So yes, we'll have a quick look around after we get the predictions underway. It's been a little while, so try not to forget anything. So we'll start by getting all of our races in. It is randomized grid places, 10 laps, random grid placement. So you can see the grid here. Our 10 competitors, we've got Shady. We don't have Shady starting up at the front. The grid order's clean up right up here. We actually have Barto starting up at the front and Plotmaster starting at the back. And let's get the predictions for the DNFs underway. So we'll start the prediction. How many would DNF? You've got 2 minutes there to make a prediction. See how things go. First time chat from Puzzler. I assume that's how it's said. Hello. Doing good, you're in the top 10. Yeah, exactly. See, with only 10, you're always going to be in the top 10. Can't beat it. So a quick look around today's track for this event. Got a big ladder climb at the start, and of course this is the new DLC for Marble World. So we're also taking a look at their first ever DLC here. So this is the new, get a big zoom on it, the new world they've brought in for the whole winter season. It's a big ice castle, and there's loads of new objects as well. Yes, this is a track that will go around the new area. So we have some S-bends there. We drop into a run that goes around the side of the rooftop. Another ladder round to a big sweeping bend, into another one and down into a bowl. This will then send you through the window of the castle, dropping down and through and out the entrance. So yes, it does go through the castle. I don't think there's much else to the castle, to be honest. I think it is just a big open room to decorate as you please. Up a very wide ladder there into a split section, brings you all the way back around to the start finish once again. So not much time left on the predictions. Make sure you get those predictions in. We'll see. You'll see. Maybe we'll get none. It is too late to join. Yes, we did the sign-ups in the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, make sure to check it out. You should see the link I think there's one down below. Should also pop up in the chat at some point. We do sign-ups in there for different races, like special events like this, and lots of other stuff over there. Right, I can already feel my voice starting to go. This is going to be a interesting commentary. You're joining sometime nice. What we like to hear. Build that community up. And of course, I hope everyone had a good Christmas and Boxing Day and all of that, and getting ready for the new year. And that is the prediction timer over, which means we can get on with the Christmas race. Let's get this counting down. And they are off down to the first corner. And Barto is going to take an early lead. Superboss trailing slightly, but it is early. Might be saving that energy. Jimmy having some difficulties on the outside of the ladder. Does make it on though. Now Pesky Bird and Hasselhall having some troubles. There we go, Hall is now on. So Barto in the lead. But just behind we have Boer, Cheese and Iceman side by side. We head up towards the top. So Barto dropping in the next section. Pretty good releases from everyone so far. They have a collision there between Blockmaster and Jimmy. Doesn't seem to have slowed anyone down. Keep an eye on what's going on up at the front. Boy went for a lunge there, but didn't pay off, actually slowing them down quite a bit. Barto is being chased down by Cheese. Cheese with the inside line. Barto is going to take that straight back. We'll see how they get onto the ladder. Barto and Cheese are going to be side by side. Iceman just behind, Boer and Shady side by side. Jimmy on there pushing Blockmaster out the way. Then we have Superboss, Pesky Bird with a bit of trouble. And then Hall, unfortunately, currently running a bit slow at the back. So Cheese is going to take the lead off the top of that ladder into the sweeping bend. See if Barto can do anything to fight back. And Iceman is lurking just behind, waiting for an opportunity. Some may argue that Iceman has a bit of an advantage, racing on their own creation. That was a brilliant release by Barto. There, a lot of speed carried out of the pipe. Going to fly over the top of Cheese. Iceman's got some good speed. I don't think it's going to be enough though, slowing down. See what happens. It was nearly enough. A hit off the wall there is going to slow them down a bit. So Cheese is going to hold second, but Barto pushing back up into first. Jimmy's going to come flying along the wall here. Is going to pass Boer. It's all about what happens at the ladder. There's a bit of a hold up at the front, and Iceman is going to be in the lead side by side with Jimmy. Jimmy got a perfect entrance there. This is really shaking things up. Cheese having lots of difficulties, is yet to get onto the ladder. Stuck in a loop of bouncing backwards. Oh, this could be a disaster for Cheese. Could be all over here. Not getting enough forward momentum to actually get up onto this ladder. Hall and Cheese. There we go. Cheese is on. So disaster down at the back. So Iceman is leading. All looks like they're finding it on the ladder, but it's a massive trail now. Iceman onto lap 2 leading. Jimmy in second, Shady in third, and Boer in fourth. Barto now in fifth with Pesky Bird just behind. Hello Boer, don't worry about it. You made it. Still early. Barto having some trouble after a good start to the first lap, has been dropping places. We'll see what's going on further back. See Super Boss coming through. Cheese not far behind. Hasselhall just having difficulties at the back here. But we'll see. 2 laps in out of the 10. Could be a late play. You never know what could happen. And up at the top, our front runners very close together. Iceman and Jimmy battling it out. Shady's got some good speed. Jimmy's going to take the inside line, but not enough speed on the exit. Iceman and Shady fighting each other. Jimmy having trouble through that bend. Not getting the best of lines. Big hit off the wall. Iceman with the better exit line. And straight onto the ladder as well. Jimmy just enough speed to catch it with Shady. Get on side by side. And Barto is now making a bit of progress. Trying to get back up towards the top. Got Boer, Barto, Pesky Bird and Blockmaster pretty close together. Yeah, the ladders will be crucial in this. I don't think there's any shortcuts. I think a lot of this, some of it will come down to some of the lines, getting through some of these corners well, and I think there'll be a big part to play in the entries to the ladders. Iceman leading, Jimmy second, Shady third. But there is always a chance. There's always a chance of winning. Shady and Jimmy very close together. Were not too far behind. Then Barto, Blockmaster and Pesky Bird. And we see Super Boss, Cheese and Hall in the background. And onto the ladder. Iceman did get on quite well, leading. Shady and Jimmy will be side by side. Wirt and Blockmaster side by side now, and Pesky Bird having some trouble. Super Boss on, not too much of a delay. But it's not looking good for Cheese and Hall at the moment. As we are approaching lap number 3. Iceman going slow, going to get a bit of a push from Jimmy. As we head down to lap 3, Iceman will just about be holding on to this lead. But Jimmy taking the fastest lap. Shady in third place. Barto, Blockmaster and Boer very close together. Blockmaster tries for it around the outside, but it does not work. Barto does block them off. Oh, Blockmaster failing with the entrance on that ladder. It'll be a bit of a time loss for them. Currently in 6th. Good entry by Pesky Bird. Not as good by Super Boss. Having a lot of trouble, but does make it on. And then Hall and Cheese again. Just coming round. Jimmy's going to be trying to hunt down Iceman here. Not the best line through there for Jimmy. Shady and Barto getting through quite well. Go back up to the front. Big bounce for Iceman, but a decent entry to the ladder. Not too much of a delay for Jimmy either. Shady with a perfect entry straight on there. The timing of that Barto being sent backwards because of it. Meaning Boer's going to take that spot. Barto's going to drop a position, go drop 2 positions as Blockmaster flies through with a perfect entry as well. Then Pesky Bird, the Super Boss. And then Hall and Cheese sort of having a race of their own at the moment. I think they're going to need a bit of a miracle or a big play here to have a chance of winning or even getting in the top 3 at this point. But we are only on lap 3. Stranger things have happened. Jimmy with a great launch there. Going to go flying up into first. Shady is not far behind Iceman. Looks like Barto is gaining those spots back that they lost. Just trying to keep in the contention for the top spot. And with a perfect entry like that is going to send them up into second. Iceman now in third, Boer going up to fourth, Blockmaster fifth, and Shady's going to drop all the way down to sixth. See, these ladders are crucial. These are the difference makers in this race. Flip the whole thing on its head. But so far, things are looking good for Jimmy. We now see Barto getting released in second, then Iceman and Boer close together. We'll be going opposite sides. Barto with a bit of a hit off the wall that's going to slow him down, which will also slow Boer down, which is great for Iceman. That allows Iceman to take second going into lap 4. Barto has Boer tailing just behind. So very close up at the front. Jimmy getting onto the ladder now. Iceman with a rebound. Everyone grouping together. It's going to be about the entries here. Shady with a good entry. Going to be Iceman and Blockmaster side by side. Then Shady, Boer, and Barto dropping once again. Pesky Bird's on. So Barto now behind Pesky Bird. And Super Boss is, I was going to say, it's sort of getting gained by Hall and Cheese. It's a race of their own at the back. It was, boy, it was your chance there. It's okay. Still in the first half of the race. There's still plenty that can happen. Good line through there for Jimmy, though. Racing like they mean it. They are wanting this win. They're wanting their name in the Hall of Fame. You might have a chance. Who knows? Who knows, Super Boss? Oh, yeah. And for those who may have missed it at the start, I am slightly ill at the moment. So my voice is like a bit rough. It's not great. Too many illnesses going around at the moment. Very annoying. Yeah, it was funny. I didn't used to, but recently, yes. Recently, yes, and everyone around me keeps getting ill. Which probably doesn't help. It's just a tough winter. But hey, we move. Don't know if there's going to be a way to be able to cheat on this one. And currently we're looking at no DNFs as well. Blockmaster got a good exit there, but Jimmy is miles ahead right now, approaching the halfway point in the race. Iceman carrying a bit more speed, a little bump there. Just about going to get the overtake. We'll see what happens at the ladder. Iceman having some trouble. You see, the problem is the last illness I had a chest infection, which lasted about 6 weeks. I finally got over that, and then this, which I blame certain members of my family for, because Christmas time. Spending time with the family over Christmas, and yeah, one of them had been ill, and they said they weren't contagious anymore, but I'm ill now, so I'm gonna blame them. So Jimmy leading, Blockmaster in second, Boyer now up to third, Pesky Bird in fourth, Iceman now in fifth, Shady in sixth, Barto 7th, Superboss 8th, Cheese in 9th, and Hall in 10th. The halfway point in the race. Yeah, I'm meant to be going away tomorrow as well. Still in the same country, but go with a few mates. Down south. Because I'm meeting up with one of my other mates down there for a couple of nights. And I could do with not being ill for that. So I'm going to keep taking the medicine, keep drinking the water, and hopefully I'll be feeling better tomorrow morning, because it's a bit of a drive. I want to be able to enjoy myself. Blockmaster with the fastest lap. We'll be trying to chase down Jimmy in the second half of this race, where we'll be doing the same. Quite a good exit through there. Isn't far behind Blockmaster, but that gap to Jimmy is quite big. Gonna really have to push, catch them. Pesky Bird and Iceman close together. Barto after a good start, same as Shady. Good start for them both. Now not doing too well. We can see the gap here from first to second. Quite the gap. Iceman chasing down Pesky Bird. Oh, and Jimmy's had some issues in the bowl. That's the first time we've seen someone not go straight in. And they actually got stuck going around the edge, so that was a massive time loss, which means Blockmaster had a great release there for Iceman. Blockmaster's now up in the lead. Boyer moves up to second. And Blockmaster flying away. Great entry onto the ladder. Jimmy now in third with Iceman just behind. Then Pesky Bird in fifth. This is what I mean by anything can happen. And now Jimmy having trouble. A strong first half, but this could be it over. Iceman makes it on, but Jimmy is not. Jimmy is still going to be stuck there. Finally making it on just as Bato arrives. So big issues for Jimmy. Indeed. Although Superboss with a good entry this time around. Shady and Cheese having some trouble. Cheese is on. Shady still having difficulties. Finally making it on. And then here comes Hall at the back. Not too bad of an entry. But on to lap 6. And Blockmaster's had trouble at the ladder, meaning Boer is going to move up into first place. Blockmaster and Peskybird are going to be joint second. So Boer wanting a chance to win. This could be it. But we still have another 4 laps to go. Fastest lap as well, yeah. Very good performance on that lap. But can it keep going? Can Boer hold it down to the finish? Blockmaster and Peskybird are not far behind. Or will we see a return of Iceman, Jimmy, Bato, Superboss? Shady dropping quite far back here. Now in 9th. Peskybird and Blockmaster battling it out with each other. Could be what Boer needs to try and use the empty space to pull away. Leave them two fighting it out. Good lines and perfect ladder entries is what is needed. Keep that consistency down to the end and things could be looking good. Blockmaster and Peskybird will be side by side on that ladder. The Iceman almost getting on first try. Do it second. Then Jimmy, Bato and Superboss just following. Superboss getting on the ladder there. And the battle raging between Blockmaster and Peskybird. No difficulties there. Peskybird with the better exit. Although going off to the side on landing, that is not going to be good. That's going to use quite a bit of time up correcting the course. We'll see. Up at the ladder, I think Boer's in a bit of trouble. This corner is giving people trouble. Not good. This could be bad news for Boer. But does just make it on. Peskybird and Blockmaster not on the ladder yet. Things were looking dangerous there. Peskybird is now on. Tense moments are getting stuck on these ladders. Blockmaster having trouble. Iceman joins the party. Blockmaster on. Jimmy with a perfect entry, just in front of Iceman. Bato as well. Them two showing how it's done. Here comes Superboss. Gonna get a bounce. Not quite timing it right. And there we go, Superboss is on. Cheese, perfect entry. Then Shady and Hall coming through behind. And then we can go and check on the front runners. Hall with a good entrance there means they will actually be moving up from that bottom spot up into 9th. Shady now going into 10th, having great difficulty with the ladder. But let's go around onto lap 7. We're onto the ladder. I think there was a bounce. Pesky Bird, also a rebound. Make that 2. Not great for Pesky Bird. Here comes Blockmaster. 3 for Pesky Bird. Can they get on this time? They do. A bit of a time loss for the few up at the front, which is good for those further back. Oh, and a roll off for all 3 here. Jimmy has made it on. And then Iceman and Barto will be side by side. Cheese starting to make some progress. Superboss does beat Cheese onto the ladder. There we go, Cheese just hanging on there, nearly rolling back off. We're with a decent lead now. Pesky Bird in 2nd, then a bit of a gap now, back to Blockmaster in 3rd. So the pack is starting to spread out a bit up at the top. See if it stays that way, or if anything changes. It looks like Boer got a good entry onto this ladder as well. See how it goes for Pesky Bird. A perfect entry slotting right in there. Now it's time for Blockmaster. Also a good entry. People nailing this one. Have a quick drink of the water. Oh, I'll try and clear my throat a bit. Who made this track? This was made by Iceman. One of the Marble GPs. This is the Faroe Islands. Iceman and Barto. Side by side, Iceman will be able to get in front of Barto. Jimmy trying to push through and reclaim that top spot again. There'll be quite a bit of work to do that. We're with a better entry onto the ladder this time around, not losing too much time. Pesky Bird also not too bad. Blockmaster really good there, 1 rebound. Jimmy with a perfect entry. So far, so good. Will anyone get stuck here? Barto's on. Iceman's on. Superboss is on. Ooh, Cheese with a slight roll off. Not looking good for Cheese or Hall. Shady comes along to join them. Going to actually block Hall out. Try and take that 9th spot back. Cheese is on. Just be Shady and Hall trying to get on there. Up at the front, Boer already heading up the next ladder on lap 8. 8.7 second lead ahead of Pesky Bird. Blockmaster still trying to chase down Pesky Bird. And Jimmy not too far behind. Looks like Hall is having all kinds of trouble with this ladder. Not been a good race for Hall. Not been a good race for them. Just not their track. See Iceman going on now. Superboss. Couple of bounce backs, but is now on. Heading back up to the top, we see Boer already on the move. Is there a chance here for Pesky Bird or Blockmaster though? Go see what's happening at the next ladder. We're already on. Don't think people struggle as much with this one. You see Pesky Bird on there as well. And Blockmaster, straight on. We are also using the new winter DLC marble skins as well, except for 3 of them, which are the Christmassy ones that are already in there. The red ones with the shapes on them. But all the others are the new winter DLC ones. Straight in through the bowl there. And a good exit for Boer. Pesky Bird straight through. See what's going on with Hall at the back. Yeah, Hall has lost a lot of time struggling with that ladder back down there. I think that is pretty much race over for Hall. Now the question is, are they 60 seconds behind? Because if so, they will be DNF'd. I don't think they are. Don't think it's that bad for them. But it is looking bad for Boer right now. Struggling with the left side of the ladder this time. Blockmaster moving up into first. Pesky Bird moving up to second. And Boer just... there we go. Finally getting on. Now in third though. From almost a 9-second lead down to third from this one ladder. This ladder is not kind. Iceman and Barto side by side. Jimmy having difficulties. Going to be joined by Cheese. And Superboss almost getting the perfect entry there, but rolls off. Superboss is on ahead of Jimmy and Cheese. Jimmy is now on the ladder. As we are coming on to lap 9, it's even more important to get those ladder entries perfect. Word does still hold the fastest lap, but Blockmaster is our new leader. In the race, Pesky Bird in second. See Boer now coming around in third. Here's Iceman as well. Barto joining in. Iceman manages to get on. Boer's not having a good lap here. Does manage to get on before Barto though. That'll push Boer down to fourth. Superboss slowly but surely moving up. It may be too little too late though. And yeah, for Boer it's not looking good right now. See if Blockmaster can hold this down to the end. Lap 9 of 10. I don't think Hasselhall has much of a chance of catching. As we head around, see the gap between Blockmaster and Pesky Bird. Bit of a slow entry as well for Pesky Bird. So Blockmaster, Pesky Bird, Iceman, Boer, Barto, Jimmy, Superboss, Cheese, Shady, then Hall. The current positions as we approach the final lap. Coming out of the castle entrance. See Boer dropping down, Barto dropping down. But what's going on at the ladder? Blockmaster actually got a good entrance onto the ladder. Not what everyone else will be wanting to see. Pesky Bird of difficulties means Iceman is going to move up to second. It'll all come down to the final lap. Will this ladder cause any difficulties on the final lap? We're having trouble. Does make it on, but has also dropped a position. Jimmy with a decent entrance, so did Superboss. But Blockmaster, thanks to that entry, now has a massive lead going on to the final lap of the race. The Iceman, Pesky Bird and Barto very close together for that second position. Quite the gap from first. And Shady and Hall now attempting to get on the ladder. We see the size of the gaps here. It would take a big mistake or a big problem for Blockmaster up at the front to lose that position. Let's watch and see what happens. Good line through there. Going wide. Couple of bumps, could be a quicker line through there. Onto the ladder. See Shady is about 57 seconds behind our race leader. And still waiting on Hall to come across the line to see what the gap is there. But the battle is raging here for second. Big block by Pesky Bird has sent Barto back. That'd be quite the time loss. Iceman still holding that second place. There we go, it's 1 minute 16. Hall is 1 minute 16 seconds behind our race leader. So not in DNF territory from the gap from Shady. So we could see 0 DNFs in this race. But we're going to see what happens with Blockmaster here. We're going to watch them down to the end. I think Boer may have the fastest lap secured. Jinx him. I don't think it works on demand, unfortunately. We'll see. The ladder does. Will Blockmaster get on, or will they get held up? So far, a few rebounds. I've got quite a bit of time to use, though. And they're on. I think that is going to be it. a little bit longer, and that perfect entrance by Iceman could have been dangerous. I think Blockmaster might have this secured now. And it's going to be a battle for third between Barto and Pesky Bird side by side. But with a fairly easy final section. We will see Blockmaster coming around the final few bends. Nice and steady. And down the final straight to take the win of the 2022 Christmas event. So congratulations on Blockmaster for taking the win. Iceman coming through in second. Looks like Barto is going to come through in third. Been a rocky road for them. Pesky Bird in fourth. Superboss trying to hold Boer off down to the end. And Superboss will take fifth. Boer will take sixth with the fastest lap. And things have not gone well for Jimmy at all in the second half of this race. Gonna speed things up a little bit. See Cheese coming round to take that 7th spot. Yeah, it was a good race. You're happy with 5th, that is good to hear. Mid-table, not too bad. Shady taking 8th, Jimmy taking 9th, and Hall will be coming around to take that 10th position. And there we go, results are finalised. Blockmaster will be our winner of the Christmas event. And let's get these predictions done. Did anyone predict no DNFs? Doesn't happen often. Doesn't look like we had any predictions for it. There we go, predictions complete. And this year's Christmas race complete. And Blockmaster will be going into our Hall of Fame for this year. And it's not long now until we enter 2023. Oh, that's freaking out a bunch. On this ladder. Oh my goodness. Right, let's come off that. So yeah, that is going to do it for this stream. So New Year coming up soon, so I hope everyone has a good New Year's Eve, a good start to the new year 2023. I don't know, I probably won't be streaming again until the new year, because as I said towards the start of the stream, I am so busy at the moment. Just finding time to get this video in sort of was a bit of a last minute thing, because from tomorrow onwards I am super busy. But yes, I hope everyone has a good new year. Thank you, Boer. Thank you so much. And no worries. Same back to you. And yeah, bring on 2023, and hopefully I'll be bringing you even more content, even more streams, new ideas, and you know, we'll see how we do in 2023. See if we can get some more growth going. Try and get back on track, get on board with things, and yeah, here's to the new year. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.